Bitcoin will go down to 100k or Bitcoin will go up to 150k. This is the kind of fight we have right now on the internet. So in this video, we will talk about BTC. We will break down all the time frames and see what we can actually expect on the Bitcoin or what I expect from the Bitcoin. Starting with the Bitcoin monthly chart because we have September ending today, so I think it's good to have a look at the monthly chart. Looking at the structure, I think we are still absolutely bullish. Higher lows all the way and higher highs all the way. So trend wise, see, Bitcoin is still bullish on the weekly, and I don't see any reason to be bearish, even if price go down to this whole area, because this is how trends work and this is how high time frame works. You can have a big zone on the high time frame, but it's valid because it's high time frame and you have to really respect that. So I'm not saying it's going to happen, but even if Bitcoin go down to this monthly demand, this monthly zone, it will still remain bullish. But so far we don't really have on anything on BTC. This was your high on the monthly. The last month August was closed below this, and now we have the candle closing back above the same zone again, which is 1095. So I think monthly still looks fine. I don't see anything bad with this chart. So let's move down to the weekly chart. So in my opinion, we are currently working on this leg on the weekly chart, this whole leg. Okay, and if we zoom out and see what's going on with weekly, it's still bullish. We have the series of higher lows and the higher highs, and this is the low that surges to a new higher high. So that means this is the low Bitcoin needs to hold, and I do think as long as Bitcoin is above 98k or let's say 100k on the weekly chart, the weekly still looks fine. And can it go down to this zone? Yes, it can, but it will still, I mean, I know a lot of people will be wrecked, a lot of altcoins will be wrecked, but uh, Bitcoin will remain absolutely fine. So, what can we expect now? So, the last time I made video on BTC, we talked about this fake out working out, and we also talked about how important this zone is for bears, and because we talked about a bearish scenario that if there is any zone that can reject the price down, it's this zone, because this is your high, this is your lower high, but this could be your potential lower high, and price can just reject down to this low, and this will still change the thing. And we also talked about the swing plan I shared with you, that where I am planning to buy BTC, and I think there is nothing much changed. I still think that the better opportunity will be above 120k or will be around this weekly demand. So we are currently in this zone. Okay, so this is the area that we can focus on. Why do I have the line on the weekly, on the candle close, not the wicks? Because we don't really have any candle that close above 120k. So I think once Bitcoin will start closing above 120k, this is where we can start expecting that okay, now Bitcoin is ready to for a new all-time high. So you can say this could be your early in the confirmation that the Bitcoin is now ready for a new all-time high. So 120 is the zone. Okay, so it's still possible that as long as we are below this, Bitcoin still go down, take out this low. Okay, I'll take out this low as well. So let's just move it down to the daily chart and see what's going on. Let's just remove all this. So like I said, we are currently in this, this zone, this whole move, because this is our key low, okay, and this is our key high, and we do have a fake out of the key high, and it should not really come as surprise if we come down and take out this low. Okay, it should not really come as surprise. So can it happen? Absolutely, it can happen. And if it does, this is where I will be looking for a swing trade on BTC. But my plan for playing a swing on BTC is still the same. I either want to play it above this, okay, or I want to see BTC takes out one of these lows, because this is, I would be much more confident on BTC if this move took this low out. I would be really much more confident uh on this BTC move. So this is also your important low. So take out one of these lows, and the weak limb of the same zone will be your entry trigger. We can set stop loss below the whatever the low will be, and ride it back to the highs again. So right now I do not really have any trade plan on BTC. We have You have this high, you have potentially a higher low, but and you don't really have any lower low on BTC. That means there is not much information on the daily chart. The low will be this below this low 107. So still, if we get this zone on the BTC, it's good, and if this is also good. For swing perspective, I only have these two zone on the BTC. Take out these lows or take out this low, then I will be looking for some buy opportunities on the Bitcoin, and I will potentially hold it for like a few months. You know, there will always be some trades on the lower time frame, but if we talk about the swing perspective, I only see these two setups, either below this low or around this low. From here or from here, these are my two trade setups or two trade scenarios on BTC for now. These are the bearish scenarios, and the bullish scenario will be a breakout of this high, and then we can expect some more upside. Let's drop it down to the lower time frame. So these are only my scenarios I have on Bitcoin. I don't really have any other scenario based on this current price. So nothing for me on BTC. So last time we had this fake out of the high, and we talked about it as well, that price can literally go down from here, and it does. And we saw a bounce from this area. Okay, so it was a rejection from a good zone, and bounce came off of a good zone. So a bullish scenario we can have on this chart is, we have this low, we have this higher low on this chart, and maybe a little bit of the bounce, pull back, and then price go back up from here once again. So I would not be playing this, but this is the kind of scenario that can play out. But for my swing trades, I only have that plan. So this was the fake out, and now you have the fake out once again on BTC. And as long as we are below 114, I don't really think you should be over excited or be a bull, knowing the fact that you now have another fake out just like this fake out, and price can literally go back down again. and then we will see how the price will react. And we are also going for, the month end, so I don't really think you should be looking for some trade setups on BTC. uh nothing else to say. It's just a big wide range on the 12 hour, and we just a big wide just a big wide range on the weekly. And the only trade scenarios I have is above this or around this. All right, this is it for the BTC. I will see you in the next one.